Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you have not subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe to the channel so you're notified when I go live or upload a new video. And please like this video. I'm going to give it a few minutes here and see if anybody shows up. Now I know that it wasn't Velvet that came back, but there's another one that came back. And I kind of wanted us to discuss it. Hey, Space Case, how are you? I'm going to also share my link in case anybody wants to come up and give your thoughts on this. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Oh, you're eating dinner. Hello, how are you? All right. I mean, I'm really thankful that it's not Velvet that's back, guys, but I'm going to just be honest with you. I think, okay, let's just start from the beginning. It's Liliana, it's Natairi, or it's, yeah, it is. It's not Velvet though. Thinking back to the beginning, she did not want to go back. She did not want to go back because she couldn't be with Solar. And Nature Boy said that she has to be with him, right? Yes, it is. Space, it is. It's Natairi. She went back. I just released a video. I just uploaded a video, and it shows her she's back. So when you guys are done here, if you guys want to go check out that video, you can see it for yourself. But I'm just going to tell you, Natairi, she did not want to come back because she didn't want to be with Nature Boy. Nature Boy said she had to be one of his wives if she was going to come back. She says she didn't want to be with him. She didn't like him in that way. She wanted to be with Solar. Okay, and you know what? I should have just guessed this whenever he said in the last video that Solar was going to pick up the package, meaning her. I think Nature Boy put the women back with their husbands, and purposely, why would he send Solar to get Natairi? Why? Knowing that he just put them two back together. Did he not think that was going to cause issues? I mean, and I know for a fact, okay, I'm not going to say I know for a fact, but I'm going to assume that she only came back because Nature Boy agreed to let her go back with Solar and with Zoka. And see, what aggravates me is the fact that how is she supposed to feel in all of this, you know? And I'm going to tell you, I was kind of proud of Natairi when she made a decision not to go back. And then for her to go back just so she could be with Solar, knowing that you know, a real woman would have said, you know what? you're back with your wife. I'm not going to get involved in that. So I'm going to stay to myself. I'm not coming back there. But she chose to go back there. So I'm sorry. She has nothing. I have nothing for her. I have nothing for her. Knowing that she could have went back there. She really wanted to go back there for the so-called quote unquote knowledge. She could have went back there whenever she would the first time. And she was fine as long as she knew Solar wasn't with Zoka. And she was fine not having to go back there if it meant being with Nature Boy. But the fact that now the tables have turned and she's allowed to probably, and I'm not going to say this is how it's going to work out, but I'm willing to bet that troublemaker Nature Boy is going to let Natairi be back with Solar just so he can have all the drama between the three, Zoka, Natairi, and Solar. Now, let me read some of these comments because I'm frustrated. I have no more respect left for that woman. None. I have none for her. Yeah, exactly. Exotic. That girl has issues. She was just on live with Velvet crying. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's disgusting. Diane, I don't care if they're married or not. Nature Boy is playing mind games with them. And the fact that he would put Zoka and Solar back together and then just bring in Natairi out of the blue just to cause issues, it shows what kind of man he is, okay? And it also shows what kind of woman she is, Natairi, in my book. I don't care if they're married or not. I've been trying to stay away from so much of Nature Boy's stuff. I was finding myself actually smiling at his skits. I know he's doing all that just fake clean up his image. Nothing has changed there. No, he's I mean, I can see behind all of his fakeness. Miss Clark says Nature Boy had the camera on her. Yeah, and he was going, you know, like he was like, I already know what he's got planned for her. But I bet you tomorrow night she'll be right back downstairs, or with the other guy, the other families, or you know, the men and Zoka and Lizzie and all of them. She'll be there. Because I cannot see. I think she'll give in tonight, but I'm telling you, she is not wanting to be with Nature Boy. She's made that 100% clear. But I think in order to be with Solar, she'll do what she needs to do tonight to make that happen. Priscilla, Natairi went back. She wants to know what she missed. Yeah, and then tomorrow there's a fake quote unquote too, also talking to Dr. Bishop again. And Natairi was in the video, and I just uploaded that video if you guys want to go watch it. But she was like, "Oh, we're gonna go talk to Dr. Bishop tomorrow, so you guys understand." No, I don't care. There's nothing she can say. There's nothing she can say that's gonna have me respect her in any way, shape, or form. But tomorrow we will get a better idea of her motives and why she went back there. And Nature Boy, he's going to do anything for the views and for the drama. So he probably thought, well, as long as I have Zoka as my wife, I'm not going to let Natairi come back unless she's willing to be with me. But then the minute he puts them back together, he brings her back. Yeah, she was whining, saying Solar is her soulmate. I don't know how that's going to, I'm telling you. I wonder, this thing is going to be a mess. You remember not long ago I told you guys, this is the calm before the storm. The storm has begun. Now all the drama is coming. And he's so, I don't know. Okay, let's see. Priscilla says, oh my God, the doctor oh my God, gots to go. Nature boy clown, he can't be hitting people. Now people expose him. He got to be on his P and Qs. Now he's just trying to clean up his image, a fake image. Like he's trying to make himself look better, but in a fake way. Miss Clark says Ephra was giving her attitude. Even Malia was kind of sitting there, and he was like, he looked at Malia and said something about, are we going to do that tonight? And she was like, no. Or I can't remember. I have to go back and watch the video, but yeah. And then even in the earlier videos, like all the wives were like really kind of quiet. They didn't have too much to say. They were like, and I think, I wonder if he's going, I don't think he's, I just don't see him keeping her as a wife, because I don't think she's going to agree to that. And why would she want to come back and just start issues, between two people that were forced back together? Liliana says he will never let Solar have her. He took Soka. He won't ever let them be happy in any way. It's, yeah, he's doing all this for the drama because he loves it. He probably gets off on it. Letting them be back together, knowing he ripped them apart. I mean, how could you? Oh my God. Okay, you got people who are committed to each other, trying to have kids together, and then somebody come in and say, I'm taking that away from you. Now it's mine. It belongs to me. I'm going to use it up, abuse it up, starve it up, lock it away in the closet up, whatever. And then I'm going to give it back to you when I'm finished with it, when it profits me to do so. When I can get clicks and views off of it, I'm going to let them come back, and you can borrow them until I say it's time for them to come back. And like I said, I think he only let them go back anyway, just for the clicks and the views, and long enough for them to start getting happy and healthy again, and start thinking again, and being around other people, and not being around so much abuse. But then now it's a whole mess. It's a whole mess. And you see how happy True is. You can and then when he comes back and then he destroys that again, and like after he's going to let him get to where they're close again, and he's going to start playing mind games with them, and then he's going to take them again. Because see, that's part of mental abuse. That's how you mentally abuse somebody. Yeah. Like I said, this is the storm. I mean, watch Zoka going to get jealous and want to be with Solar just so Natairi won't. And to top it all off, why didn't he send True to the airport? Why didn't he send True to the airport to pick her up? No, because he wanted to start issues. He wanted to start some drama. And I'm sure Zoka wasn't happy about that. Priscilla says, all the women thought they were special. And then Lizzie said, I got moved down here because I needed time to learn and be alone, not upstairs dancing and hanging out. Can't get comfy. It's a whole mess, guys. It is a mess. I am happy that it's not velvet, though. I will say that because I do believe that Natairi, I think she's a lot more safer there than Velvet would be if she had went back. So, I mean, it's a good thing there, you know. Does anybody want to come up and tell us what you think? I respect. Yeah, so I just wanted to come on and because I'm frustrated, man. It's always something. And I know it's just to play mind games with them, you know? He's going to let them get so comfortable with each other. And then he's going to tear them apart again after they start getting healthy and happy. And I don't even feel bad. I'm telling you. I do feel bad. I can't even deny that. I mean, if you don't have a heart, you're not gonna feel bad. But it just frustrates me to no end. And this Terry, I've got nothing for her anymore. She is like public enemy number 1. All right. And I really, really liked Wizzy, but even she's starting to wear and tear on me. And I'll tell you, I had hope for her. I really did. I had hoped that she would be one of the rare ones that would make it out and say, you know what, this isn't for me. I'm done. I'm a little too smart for this. But no, no. Nope. She's not any better. I think he's gotten inside her head too. So that's almost too late for her, I believe, too. Just like the rest of them. All right, guys. The mind games are real. I'm telling you. I'm so happy I took a break yesterday because I'm telling you, he really, it's not just with the women. It's like even with us, me and you. It's like mind games, and you know he's doing it, and it's just disgusting at this point. Liliana says, the truth is he is gaining enough money from Vigo to be living the way he wants to. He said it himself. He doesn't need any of them. I hate Vigo. Me too. I do too, because they support it. They allow it to happen on their platform. So they're no better than he is in any way, shape, or form. So anybody else? I think I got all the comments. Oh yeah. Oh, and he did make a Ya's wife says, wait, wasn't she with TKO guy talking smack about Nature Boy? Yes. And what happened was I just uploaded the video. You guys can go watch it. he said in the camera, and he started laughing. He's like, "Oh, tell TKO I got her back." So that's another thing that Nature Boy, he was not about to let TKO have one over on him. Nope. And it always, it seems like Nature Boy always comes out on top in the end. It doesn't matter what it is. He could be 100% in the wrong, and he's still going to come out on top. And the last one laughing at everybody. Natairi must have saved some coins. Don't they have to have some financial collateral to give him to be there? No, she probably has. She probably got him a loan or something. But even without that, I think he would have let her come back because he enjoys trouble. He does. He enjoys the drama. And with the drama, it sells. Drama sells, you know. Let's see. Liliana says, Natairi is public property at this point. Sorry, but she just is. Yep, I agree. All right. So does anybody else have anything else? Let's see. I think I went through all the comments. Holly said, Holly says, how does he take her back with STD? I mean, don't they all have it though? Priscilla says, is she the one who said he gave her the STDs? Yeah, she said a lot about things too. But you know what? Like I said, in the end, Nature Boy is going to have the last laugh. And for the things that she said about him, trust me, trust and believe he will make sure that, like Respect says here, karma is a bia. Yep, that's true. And for all the stuff that she's been saying, how I don't want to be with Nature Boy. He just, like she says that she's not attractive. Now I'm telling you, for her saying all that stuff, she's going to eat her words. He's going to make her eat her words. Watch and believe. I'm telling you, he's going to make her eat her words. And you could, that video I just uploaded, he was sitting there taking picture, like a video of her bottom part, and saying like saying like that and stuff. Like you can tell what he's got on his head mind. And I don't think he's really attracted to her either. I just think that he has her back there for his own agenda. So yeah. What do you guys think? Do you guys think he has her back there for an agenda, like for his own? Sat 12 says, Sasha, for God, one thing about cardination is that if you're lonely, you get instant community. Yeah. I'm sorry, Berta. I don't wish that, but I'm so mad at her right now. It's going to happen. It is definitely going to happen. It's definitely going to happen because she has ran her mouth too much too. Maybe not as much as Velvet, but she said some things about him. Back with STDs, lifelong packages. Hey, Sasha. Hey, Black Jade. Yeah, and I hate to say this, but I'm not going to feel bad. I'm not. She came there with the sole purpose of trying to hurt Zoka. And and trust me, I'm not playing sides here. I'm not, because if Zoka had done this to Natairi, I would feel the same way about Zoka. It just shows me how dark. It shows what I better just watch it. It shows what kind of woman you are. Okay, in my opinion, this shows what kind of woman you are. And I don't know. And Nature Boy, when he gave the wives back to the husbands or whatever, he should have left them alone, let the men be men in their own relationships. Just like he don't want no men interfering with his relationships. So why is he all trying to butt his nose in their relationships? You know? I think both. I think Nature Boy, after he's done using her up, he's going to send her back. And then Solar is going to have them both. It could go, I don't know. You never know with him. And you can't even try to figure out what he's thinking either. But all you know is that whatever he's thinking, he's always going to be 2 steps ahead of everybody else. And it's always going to be about the drama. And it's always going to be about the clicks and the views for him. And it's not that he cares about his viewers, because he even plays mind games with them. And I was just noticing too, even on his Bigo, he has almost 500,000 followers. That's not even including Facebook or Instagram. Yeah, that girl needs to wake up. And it's hard. I mean, they don't even have a moment's peace. Where do they find time to wake up? Where do they find time to even think for themselves? And they have somebody like right there with them the whole time, always playing mind games with them. Can you imagine just trying to, be at peace and one with the nature like they like to be, in a freaky way? But and then just have somebody always playing mind games with you just to mess with you, just because they get off on it. Black Jade says, did you notice Nature Boy said they were at Walmart for Chico sticks? And oh my gosh, he is so disgusting. No, the only part I seen on that was because sometimes I'm telling you, sometimes I'll try to sit and screen record something and I can't do it because he makes me sick. And the part I got logged into that day when they were at Walmart, Like, he was sitting there inside Walmart, like yelling out in the store, talking to every woman that walked by and making, oh my gosh. What was he saying to him? Why he didn't get kicked out of Walmart, I don't know. But that's like, sexual harassment. And then like him sitting there talking about their butt, and he was being pretty loud. I'm sure those women heard him. As far as Natairi, okay, this is what I know, because I haven't been following this forever. I've only been following this cult for like maybe 3-4 months, I think. I'll have to go back and look on my first video. But she was there. And then Nature or Solar and Zoka was already together. Well, Nature Boy put Natairi in with them two, and gave Solar, Natairi, and Zoka. Well, Zoka was not happy about that. She was upset. And I can't remember if she was pregnant at the time when that happened. I think she was pregnant. But it broke her heart. It broke her heart. And I don't think she ever looked at Zoka the same after that. Or not Zoka, but so she never looked at Solar the same after that. I don't think. I think she had respect for him because that was the father of her child. But it hurt her. And you could see the pain all in her face. Now, I think that somehow, I'm not sure what happened, but Natairi ended up leaving. I don't know if it's because Natairi got taken away from Solar and that upset her, but either way, she left. And then she ended up going back just now. I'm not too good on Natairi. I haven't like really went back and followed that far with her, but I'm gonna have to. But all I know is the part where Nature Boy stuck them together, and Zoka, I think she was pregnant. Sasha, the reason you have not seen Velvet is because she got banned from Bigo, and we all believe that Nature Boy was behind it. I meant to tell you that earlier. Oh, you know what? I think he's responsible for a couple other people getting banned too. I've heard a couple other people say, like, they'll come on YouTube and say, "Hey, I just got banned over there," and they were talking about him. So I think Nature Boy has some pull and can get people banned. So that's more than likely true, because that's not the first time I've heard that. Yeah, this is like Days of Our Lives. This has turned into a soap opera. They're all fools to me. Nature Boy has something up his sleeves. He is going to be messy with Solar and Zoka. Yeah, he absolutely. And Natairi is not going to escape his wrath either. Trust me. She went to the enemy. She went to the enemy camp. She went over to TKO. She got online and publicly insulted him by saying, "I don't want you. I don't want to be with you. I don't find you attractive. I want to be with Solar." You think that Nature Boy is going to overlook that and just be like, "Oh yeah, come on back. All's good. All's well in the jungle." Nope. Berta says, "I hope Zucca snaps." She's already snapped. That girl, that poor thing, she's already snapped. Liliana says she's been with multiple of those master teachers over the years. Yeah, I bet you she did. Bet you she did a PPP loan for Baba Roach. I bet she did. And she did it. She probably did it because he agreed to let her back with Solar. That's what I think. And then Solar went to pick her up at the airport. Okay. Liliana says she was on Bigo the day before yesterday. She isn't banned. I think, you know what, Liliana? I think what they do is I think that if you start, I think what they do is they can ban you for like 10 minutes up to like a few hours, and then they can let you back on there. But then that's kind of like a warning, probably. But then if you keep up, probably if you keep talking about him and you don't stop, then that's when they ban you for good. Angel says she is there to stir stuff up, just like she did for the PK with TKO. You know, you can't be over there without income. Yeah. I mean, I agree with you. I think she got the loan for him. But I think too, though, that if Nature Boy can feel like he's vindicated, I believe he would let her come back over temporarily just so he can mess with her. But I do think also that you're right. I think that she did do that loan. Liliana says that rumor came out and she came on Bigo. After that, I was on her live. Velvet isn't banned. Yeah, she probably. I know they do ban. I've seen her get banned for like 10 minutes or 20 minutes at a time, but I don't think she may not be permanently banned though. But I know she's not. I haven't seen her on there for a few days. Angel says, what? Solar picked her up? Yes. He picked her up. Okay, Lisa says, so she and others felt like Nature Boy definitely had a hand in it, but she could be back on now. Yeah, he's responsible for a few people getting banned. And by banned, I don't mean like banned permanently. I think a couple people got banned permanently. But I think like a couple of the people, like they're just given warnings to. And then they let him back on there. Yeah. Let's see. Sasha for God's Zoka rejected Solar, but was put back with him anyway. I think it's over. Natairi is beautiful, but not too smart. I think she said she had a STD before. I don't think that girl's smart. I think she's a troublemaker. I think she likes the drama. I think she likes to hurt Zoka. I don't know. I'm just going in on that girl tonight, and you guys are probably gonna be not liking my videos because I'm gonna be on top of her. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be right on top of her every chance I get because she's no good. In my book, that girl is no good. Oh yeah, Berta, I wouldn't doubt it. I would not doubt it at all. You seen that he just made the guys do it the other day, but you know something? He let them wear gloves. He doesn't let the women wear gloves. Liliana says he got banned the other day for showing his prints, so he's not exempt. He had to pay someone shields to be let on. Yeah, I've seen him get banned too. But I think they only do that. I think they only do that to show people that he can get banned too. But he knows the people that runs that. So they're not gonna like permanently ban him at all because he makes them a lot of money. I think he's going to be the one they give warnings to. TKO was banned before as well, but he's back on too, so it can be done. But that was why you hadn't seen her, because the last video on Nature Boy, she snapped on him. Yeah, was that the birthday video? Because I screen recorded it, but I didn't post it because she was going off, and I try not to put too many bad words on the videos. I tried, and then some people get upset because I try to edit it, and I'm not good at editing at all. But I try. But somehow I end up chopping off half the video when I try to edit it out the curse words. But so I'm not even sure what the YouTube rules are on that. If I can show like Natairi Celeste is going to put up with her solar, I think. Then he will start the drama. He will smash tonight, and it will piss Malia off, I bet. Yeah. He's already starting trouble. Go look at that video and how like he was like showing her butt, and he was like sitting there like it was disgusting. And saying how good she smells. Yeah, he's gonna he's still gonna play the good guy as long as he can, because people like Dr. Bishop. He's funny, so he's gonna play it. He's gonna milk that cow as long as he can. But pretty soon he's gonna start showing the bad side again. Did you see Jax though? She may go to him. None of them are men. Did you see Jack standing in the corner like a little 5-year-old? I mean, does anybody want to be with a man that has to stand in a corner? A grown man that has to stand at attention when another grown man's walks in the door? Exactly. He's going to do what he's going to do tonight, and then he's going to pass her off to Solar, and then be there for all the drama after he acts like Dr. Bishop and tries to act like he's just doing the right thing. Oh. It's just, you guys, it's got my blood boiling right now, I'm telling you. I mean, I would have rather for it to been her than Velvet, okay? I don't want none of them to go back, but if I have to choose, I know poor Velvet was not going to make it out of there. I thought for sure it was going to be her. I'm happy it's not. But this girl, I'm telling you, she's got me mad. Yeah, she's back. Alrighty, guys. He's under keys. That's why he has Cool. Okay, now I keep hearing about keys. Now, is this affiliated with Bigo by any chance, Liliana? I remember when he was sitting there making fun of TKO. He was like he had Key's number on speed dial because he was like, I'm gonna call Keys on him. And I'm like, Keys? Miss 007. You need to email me. I believe you're one of my winners. And it's Shorty Womp Womp. I haven't heard from you either. I haven't gotten an email from Shorty Womp Womp. I think her name is Shorty Womp Womp. I need to look at my papers just to make sure, but yeah. Okay. Okay, there, 007, there's my email. It's just the way he makes people couple up, how he wants them to couple up. They're all just so disturbed in the worst way. Yeah, it's disgusting. It's like, I'm telling you, he knows how to mentally mess with people, and it's not just them over there. He will mentally mess with his the people that follow him, the watchers, because I watch him do it all the time. He'll mess with them. You think so? It's crazy because she openly admits to having herpes. It's ridiculous. I think they have all got. It's hard to tell them what all they've got. It's crazy. All right, guys. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this. I think Zoka will fight her too, but Zoka doesn't seem to want Solar. I don't know, messy situation. It seems like I think she has a lot of hurt feelings. I think that she looks like when they were in there talking to Dr. Bishop, I heard her say something like how the respect was gone and like she could outdo him or something. I think she was referring to like, she said something along those lines, but I think what she was referring to was that she totally lost all respect for him because he allowed all this stuff to happen and didn't even stand up to Nature Boy. What happened with the baby? There's a lot of hurt feelings there between them two. And I believe she loved him. And I think what Nature Boy did, he never should have separated them. He should have just left them alone. He should have left them alone. They had so many things to work out. And for him to do that and then just now force them back together, I think she's just now coming out of her shell since she's been away from Nature Boy for a few days. It looks like like she's coming more out of her shell. Well, I think she has the skin condition called rosacea or something. I can't remember what it is, but it looks like her skin's starting to break out again, and it could just be from the stress that he's putting her through. But I think all in all, she does love Solar, and I think she really, she does. I think after being around Nature Boys for so long, she's probably not wanting to go back, but since she's being forced to go back there, I think they've had a lot of, quite a few nights to sit up and talk. And Solar, he can talk and talk and talk and talk. So I'm sure they've stayed up late at night talking and talking and talking. And it probably brought back some feelings, and they probably had a chance to work things out. But then once they work everything out and they get everything out in the clearing, Nature Boy's gonna, y'all just wait and see. See what I'm saying? If it doesn't happen. He's Brandon Keys. He's a host with his, what they call, agency on there. TKO is under Keys as well. Okay, so Keys could be the one that could get them unbanned, or I'm confused. I know, imagine what Star's going to say about Natairi going back. Natairi was with Star when Star exposed the beating of Velvet on July 4th. Yeah. Yep. Who wants a man that's not a man? Those dudes are not men. They let Nature Boy tell them who to be with. Come on now, this is crazy. Yeah. I mean, he lets them stand him in the corner. They have to stand at attention. And he went on and on and on and on today about why women are not women anymore. Like how they need to stop being men, in other words. Well, it's the same thing with men. He needs to teach the men that's there how to be real men and how to, oh, it's disgusting. He demasculates them in the worst possible way. Is that why he was talking crazy to Zoka when they were lining up to have their hair redone? It could be. I didn't even notice that. Okay, Miss 007, I will get that and I will email you right back. Yeah, she is. And I don't even feel bad for her this time. I really don't. I had so much hope for her, and I was proud of her that she had, and I really thought she was serious about not going back. Nature Boy definitely would not want to keep Velvet banned because that's the only way he would get to see her or his daughter at all. Yeah. I think though that he'll that's why she does come back on there. She doesn't get like some of them they'll get permanently banned, but with her it's only for like minutes or hours or days at a time, but she's always back on there. And I think that too. I think he doesn't want her banned, permanently, because then he couldn't see him. She doesn't love Solar. She just doesn't want him to be with anyone else either. She's petty and selfish. Yeah, she is. And so is Natairi. Natairi is just as petty and selfish. And Zoka, she's been on my little hit list too, because that little girl, she's mouthy and she's disrespectful. She's very disrespectful. People that, you know, care about them and want the best for them and care about their health and stuff, and she'll come online and she talks to us like we're just nothing, like we're all so beneath her. Like, I have the knowledge, and who are you? You know, it's like that's how she sounds. I just, they're all in for a rude awakening, all of them. And they're all, and I think Nature Boy has a lot to do with that. Putting them against each other, making them petty, making them all selfish. They're all like that because he's doing that to them. He's putting them against each other in his sick, twisted mind game ways. He's disgusting. I'm sorry. Nook says she can't. Did I say that right? She can't get rid of the herpes, so she's back. That could mentally make her feel that's where she'll be accepted and could possibly get a man. Liliana said, my lights are flickering. Got a storm in Dallas. Got to grab the candles. Dang this Texas grid. Good night. Good night, Liliana. Stay safe. I think it's been raining here all day too. Stay safe, and what's been going on in Texas lately, it's been pretty bad. I'm not, you mean Nature Boy? Are they going to get back on? I'm thinking they're going to get back on tomorrow, because he was saying how he was going to have Natairi talk to Dr. Bishop tomorrow. If the woman over there is his idea of what a woman should be, then I'll be a ladybug. I think they're coming back on tomorrow. I think he's got special plans for Natairi for tonight. If something happens to Nature Boy, what they don't realize is they will all end up in Babylon anyway. So what are they willing to do then? Yeah. Because he's going to have them all so much turned against each other that they'll all want to go their separate ways. Definitely. Tokyo Tony made a video that she wants to produce a Nature Boy reality show. What? Is she okay? Velvet said that he was putting them against each other, and it's the truth too, because I've seen him do it myself, just like everyone else has seen it. Yeah, he does. He enjoys it, man. He loves putting them against each other. Like that thing with Malia and Velvet, that stuff has been like piling up for a while. That was like piling up on them, and to the point that they couldn't take it anymore. And what it was is Nature Boy's in the middle of them, putting things in this one's ear, and then going over here putting things in this one's ear, and then he's just a troublemaker. He is, without a doubt. Dizzy Wizzy would be the next one to get cussed out really bad by Nature Boy. Just watch and see. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, because she's already starting to break down. You can see it. He just needs to finish her off pretty much. And that'll probably do it right there. Nature Boy said he treats the men like the military, and there is some similarity, but they never go to battle, just hide out. Military men are men, real men. There's nothing about those men that are men in any way, shape, or form. Would you ever see a military man stand in a corner or stand at attention for another sorry man like Nature Boy? Mm-mm. Or let somebody come and snatch up your wife? Mm. You do? I've not seen any military men like that, unless they've gotten kicked out of the military. Lisa says he's always telling them that they're jealous of each other. Yeah, and just like what he did with Malia, like he had her sitting on that thing, and then he was trying to play mind games with her, like he always does, and saying, "Oh, I'm bringing more wives tomorrow. You didn't know that?" And he started laughing, that evil laugh. And she was sitting there like, she didn't even say anything. And then he was like, are you jealous? They're saying you're jealous. And then he laughed again in that evil laugh. He loves to do that. And then when they actually do get jealous, because then they feel like they have to act like they're jealous, or else maybe they'll get punished. Then he goes off on them and screams at them, and God only knows what else when they do get jealous or try to act like they are. So this guy, I'm telling you, this guy is nuts. He's crazy. There's no, you'll never try. Even, I don't know. I don't know how they do it. I don't know. Sat says they do punishments like that in the army for disobedience, and the higher rank has total power over you. Nature Boy was in the army for a couple of months. Lisa says, I think that after he checks Dizzy Wizzy real hard, she will definitely leave, because I don't think she will be able to take that humiliation. He's slowly breaking her. You could see it. And she did give in last time. She gave in. So I hope you're right again. I hope she does leave. I really do. Alrighty, guys. I thank you guys so much for joining me. Wizzy has that weight loss goal. Yeah, she's losing some though. She's doing pretty good. I thought she was beautiful anyway, with or without the weight. I thought she was beautiful. She just has that beautiful, and now that I was just waiting and figuring that maybe it's just a matter of time before she lost that glow that she has to her, like they all do. But now I'm a little bit, hopeful since she's down there with the guys, maybe, and not around Nature Boy anymore. Maybe she'll keep that glow, and she's not around all the craziness. And I think too she had some issues with the other wives too, with Efru, and she has some issue. I'm sure she has some issues with Efru and Aya, because and that girl, she's probably ditzy, but she's very, you could tell, you know, if she gets mad though, you could see the other side of her. But for the most part, it seems like she does try to get along with people. And you know beyond a doubt that Aya and Ephraim are little behind the scenes snakes in my book. And I think they gave her some trouble. But I don't know. I could be wrong there because I didn't see it on camera. But yeah, and he would keep saying, "You are jealous. You're jealous." Like he's just gonna make them be jealous no matter what. Yeah. And even Malia was sitting there like, "Oh, I'm not jealous," you know. But then he kept saying it to her, and then you could just like see where it's like she had to change and look kind of like she was a little jealous. It's all those mind games that he plays on them. Was he not is not brainwashed as the rest of them? They probably see her as a threat. Yeah. I don't know. I was all their hairs look a mess. She didn't do something right with their head. All of their hair was like, was it Zoka? No, it was one of them. Like you could see the pieces broken. And they're like, there's a whole bunch of them that was like, yeah, we need it redone. And I guess Nature Boy doesn't want to pay her unless she does it right. Crazy. It's the same as when he's talking to them like dogs. Oh, they better know. They know better than to get mad or show that they're upset because he will beat them later on. Yeah. Yep. Wizzy has been a follower longer than any of them. Natairi is back because he kicked her out. She didn't want to leave. She was forced out. That's why she is back. He doesn't allow them to show any signs of fear or any sign of disrespect, or there will be consequences and repercussions. Yeah. You're right. He wants them to feel what he wants them to feel and think how he thinks. And if there's any sign that they're thinking on their own or have their own opinion or they're not like feeling what he's wanting them to feel, whether it's jealousy at that moment, whether it's love or hate at that moment, then he's all over them. Ashley Taylor was the main reason for being kicked out. What does that mean? Oh, being kicked out of where? What's the main reason? Four Rivers says he's going to keep them jealous of each other to divide and control. Yeah. And all the women, you could just look at them and tell that, and they've been made to have to be that way, kind of like snake-like, you know, like they're always being sneaky and conniving. It's because they're having to do that so much behind the scenes, you know, when the cameras are off. That's what I would like to know. Oh, why was Natairi kicked out? I don't know. You know what I'm going to do though? I'm going to go figure it out, and I'll upload a video, because when I first started looking up about her, I was looking it up to the point that where he put them together, like Zoka and Solar and Natairi. And I have no idea why she left. So I'm going to have to figure that out. Because I think I started watching right around that time or right after that. At Sat 12, I don't know why Natairi got kicked out. I honestly forgot, but I wish he would rot in jail. Yeah, me too. I definitely do. But what's the chances of that? Hey, please. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and it's at Sat says at Ashley this could go on for years if they can't get him on breaking the law. That's already been like 5 years, hasn't it? He's been going strong for like 5 years. Yeah, Ashley, I was just telling him that he has like almost a 500,000 followers on Bigo. To me, that's unbelievable. Since 2016. It's crazy. Alrighty, guys. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. Yeah, it was like 400 and well, it was close to 500,000, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So that goes to show how many, and that's what people on Bigo do. They give beanies, they give gifts, that's why they're on there. Oh, thank you, Ashley. I appreciate that. But yeah, that's why they're on there. So if he's got 500,000 followers, people that follow him and support him, that's crazy. Like, that's an awful lot of followers for a cult. Like I've said before, it's hard telling how many people actually follow after him and follow after his teachings. Let's see. Please says, enjoyed the show. Thanks. Thank you. Thank you for watching. I appreciate that. The other new girl, Mama 938, just keep on low pro. That new girls. Who is that? 930, Mama 938. 928. Is there a new one? So do you guys, I can't even ask that question. I was going to say, you guys think Nature Boy is just trying to get out of paying the hairdresser, but I don't believe he's trying to get out of not paying her, because I think he would have paid her if she had done a good job. And I'm telling you, that hairdresser doesn't know what she's doing. She does not know. How does she mess up on that many people's head? Ashley said, oh, yeah. Yeah. And you know what? I think he's going to end up like publicly humiliating her. You know, I think he's going to do that. He's just letting them get comfortable for now, and then he's going to turn around and like he does with the rest of them. That's how he breaks them, and he's going to do that to her to break her. He's going to get drunk one night. Yeah. Let's see. He provided narc feed for the narcs. Many of the followers are evil narcs like him. If he offered the negative energy produced when he abuses them.
Clearly, she didn't write this.
Let's see. Lisa says the main thing is that they all act like they cannot see the forest for the trees. Everything is right in their faces, but they don't see it. Yeah. Well, Lisa, I'm glad you were right. This is one of those situations. I am so happy that you were right. Because it would have, like you said, it would be good for her if she had went back there. Is in a better position. She don't care about getting with it. Yeah, but you know what? I think Nasty Boy is going to have them all. Even the guys. They are willing victims. Very sad. Yeah. And I've said this 500,000 times, guys, that when they go over there, they've had to do something. They've had to get their hands dirty in some way in order to where when they do escape out of there, that they are keeping their mouth shut. Oh, yeah. I bet you she'll do a video. She'll probably come out with a video. They all just don't want to work in Babylon, but Nature Boy works them anyway and takes all their money. Yeah. And then punishes them. I don't know how he gets by with what he gets by with. Yeah, my goodness, their hair is horrible. And then he was bragging on her, how good of a hairstylist she is. Good night, Lisa. Thank you for joining. All right, guys. I'm also going to go ahead and end it here. And God bless you guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow.